Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Eddie Marcus here again. Listen, I was thinking about some information that could be used to help liberate us. Uh, and I thought about Dr. King. And I remembered back in the time when J. Edgar Hoover was the president, was in charge of the FBI. Now, I thought about him saying that Martin Luther King was the most dangerous. I got caught up on what was the word used. Was he the most dangerous man in America? Was he the most dangerous Negro in America? Or was he the most dangerous nigger in America? In any event, Dr. King, according to one of the highest policemen in the country, was the most dangerous man around. Now, why was he the most dangerous man around? Well, obviously, he was a threat to white supremacists' view of life. He was a threat to their privilege, who saw themselves as being master of all others. And their evidence at the time, and is even today, that propels them forward is their propaganda. Their propaganda is such as that which the Trumpers used, and they call them alternative truths. But then it was a different name. Same thing, same game. And their willingness to kill, willingness to take another life. You know, if you don't know that much about life, and even less about death, you probably want to stay around and deal with what you know and leave death alone. And you know, all evidence indicates that they will take you out. But the key to life, everybody must know that the key to life on this earth, the key to life is change. Now, when I say that, you are awakened now. You wide awake. You see the light. You see the dark. Your job, if you're going to walk in the light, is to glow. Your job is to glow in the light. And that is basically so that the system would change. The system would change. And if the system doesn't change, then one that's walking and glowing in the light will die trying. See, King was dangerous because he knew that to be successful in his mission, he had to die. And he accepted his fate. And by doing, he received freedom from the fear of anything. Thus, he became uncontrollable. So he had to be put down. He was too dangerous. So when you say he was too dangerous, that means he was too dangerous because he would bring about change. He was so in tune with the truth that eventually, if you didn't shut him down, he would have the nation changed. He would have had the nation changed. And so, they couldn't go for that. So what they decided to do was to put him down. See, because out of all the people that were willing to follow him, once you put him down, they were not going to follow. Not that they didn't believe in what he was talking about. Oh, that didn't change. They still believed in that. But what they didn't want to do was die. They didn't want to be killed. So they held back. They didn't want to be killed, so they held back. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's the reason you're still caught up in the trap we're in today. Because you don't want to be killed. And the truth of the matter is, as just mentioned here, is that the fear of death is the only major thing that keeps people in bondage. Really, the fear of death. Don't want to die. Oh no. And you're going to die anyway. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to mention to you that this is why Dr. King was considered the most dangerous man in America. And it is a statement, that's why I read it for you, to know that what it requires to be dangerous in any system, but particularly in this system, is to be free, to know and accept the fact of what you're dealing with. You're dealing with life and death. So if you choose life, that means walk according to life. Why? Because you know, you've accepted the fact that there is a power that's greater than you and greater than all humankind. And your existence is because of that power. And if that power has brought you to this point, doing the right thing, and you know you're doing the right thing because you're being blessed. You're not receiving the results that you would like to receive. And that's because of the people. But what you are receiving is the blessing from the divine. And so you're willing to put your life on the line. And that frees you up. I mean, you can walk, you know, not caring anymore. You're free to be you. Knowing they're going to take you down. Just happy. And then there you are. And they did that because you would change the world. That's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. Being born again means changing the world. Or they knew that they didn't want you to change the world. They knew the only way to stop the world from being changed is to let the one who really know the truth go on back with truth. The one that's walking according to truth, send him on back to truth and keep everybody else dumb and in bondage. That's what it is, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it is. Thank you so very much for giving me this moment in time. Eddie Marcus saying goodbye.